Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a you versus them love reading for my dearest Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we're going to take a look at your energy on the left, your person's energy on the right, and then we're going to see what's happening between you right down the middle. Now at any point in time, feel free to swap the energies that I may be picking up on, and I also urge you to play with time. This could be a past connection, a current situation, or an energy moving towards you in the next couple of weeks. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what clear messages and guidance come through for my dearest Sagittarius for their highest and greatest good. Clear messages and guidance for my Sagittarius, please, for their highest and greatest good. All right, so we have the Eight of Swords showing up in reverse. You're viewing your person as the Three of Swords in reverse, and the connection as the Ten of Wands, also in reverse. Your person is showing up as the Hermit, Virgo energy, and they're viewing you as the High Priestess, and they're viewing the connection as the Nine of Pentacles. We see the Four of Wands showing up in reverse, so you two are definitely experiencing instability in this connection. All right, let's see. So we have the Five of Swords and the Page of Wands and the Six of Wands. So we do have a lot of reversals showing up here, Sagittarius. So it does tell me that, things have definitely been turned upside down for the both of you here. I do think that you're getting out of your head about this connection. I do think you've been doing some introspection about what's draining your energy. I do feel that I feel like this person has occupied a lot of mental real estate, like living rent-free rather in your head for quite some time. I like this energy though, because it tells me that you are getting out of your head and more getting to the heart of the matter here. Yeah, so I feel like a lot of my Saggies, you've definitely been feeling triggered, angry, upset with what's happened here or what's going on with this person. I also feel with the King of Wands in reverse, you're not so sure about making any sort of commitment at this time. Now you're viewing this person as the Three of Swords in reverse, so you might feel like they're holding back. You might feel like there's a bit of a stalemate situation. So maybe you felt like they weren't pulling their weight, and so you decided to do the same, and they're still not really coming towards you. Yeah. This person might be very individualistic, or at least you're seeing them this way. You're seeing them as someone who may be having a hard time striking that balance between individualism and interconnectedness. With the Nine of Pentacles showing up here, though, it tells me that you also see this person as somebody who has it all, but they don't have love. Like this person most likely has a lot to offer. I feel like they look good. The Nine of Pentacles definitely checks all of our boxes, right? So it's definitely, you admire this person, you're attracted to this person, you see them as like a really good catch, especially on paper. But the relationship you're viewing as the Ten of Wands in reverse. It's like you need to get something off your chest. You want to have a passionate new beginning here with this person. You do see that it's possible. But, interesting. With your energy, Temperance showing up in reverse, I'm wondering if you're contemplating if it's possible to have a new beginning without completely compromising something important to you or aspects of yourself. And that's a really important message coming through, Sag, right? In order to be with this person, you may feel like you need to compromise important parts of yourself. And compromise is important in relationships, but to what extent? So I do feel like that's what you're going through. I do feel with the Temperance energy in reverse, some of you, you feel or felt like this connection was off balance or is kind of, upended things for you for sure. It feels like maybe this person wasn't really pulling their weight. Six of Wands in reverse tells me that, maybe you felt ignored. There's been a lot of fighting, bickering, and arguing here. Your person showing up in the Hermit reverse, Virgo energy, clarified by the Three of Wands in reverse. Your person's definitely overthinking things. Your person is also seeing the connection as blocked or feeling blocked here. And it could be because of a third party. I'm getting a really specific message here, Sag, that for some of you, this person is like feeling upset that you're taking advice from like a family member. Like I just heard something about your mom, okay? Or it could be like, they feel like maybe someone's in your ear. Again, that's not going to be for all of you, but it just came through really strong with that Three of Wands in reverse. So your person's definitely holding back getting the answers. I do think that they're planning on reaching out, on showing up in your life in some way, sliding into your DMs, showing up, at your work, at your, at your job, at your home, at school. Because they're viewing you as the High Priestess. They're viewing you as very enigmatic. They're viewing you as quiet, having pulled back your energy, and the Queen of Swords. Wow, I think I'm hearing that they know that you're right about a lot of the stuff that you've said to them, or that you're right about the way that you feel. This person may be recognizing that they are quite individualistic with the Nine of Pentacles, that that they weren't pulling their weight. They might have been really focused just more on themselves, and maybe you called them out on that, Sag, is what I'm getting. So the Nine of Pentacles does tell me this person sees this relationship as something that could potentially be quite powerful, but it could potentially be something that could move to the Ten of Pentacles. They do see it something that they want to protect, and that they want to fight for. All right, so they do see the relationship worth fighting for, worth protecting. And maybe you didn't feel like they were doing that in the past. Okay. With the Four of Wands showing up in reverse, there's definitely instability in this connection. This person also realizes, I just want to go back to that Seven of Wands, that they need to choose their battles, pick and choose their battles. Because there might have been some nitpicking here with that Six of Wands in reverse, or controversy, or fighting, bickering, and arguing. And I think this person realizes that, is starting to see that clearly, like it's important to choose your battles. Four of Wands in reverse does tell me there's instability here. Okay, but I do think that this person is watching you. I think you're also still all up in their energy, probably checking their socials. I'm getting somebody here also checking to see if you've received a message, checking quite often. The Five of Swords in reverse tells me there is potential for healing or resolving conflict. All right, but Spirit's also saying it's not time to rush into things. And those are my Saggies who are feeling a bit jealous, triggered. I don't know why I just said jealous, but for some of you, maybe that's the case. But you're feeling like triggered. You're feeling like, you're in reactive energy. Spirit saying not to do that, to not make any decisions under duress. That's an interesting message. Or not to make any decisions that are like highly emotionally charged, because you may regret it. So I do feel it's important for you to take your time, let things kind of cool down, especially if you've had some sort of, angry or reactive moments here between the two of you. Page of Wands tells me it's okay to take a leap of faith. Yeah, and I think you're actually going to be getting some sort of an apology, or there's going to be some sort of offer, someone reaching out here to, hey, let's take things to the next level. The Empress energy in reverse, Taurus and Libran energy. I feel like a lot of you feel like your worth and your value wasn't necessarily being honored, and that needs to be discussed. It also needs to be really, really looked at. Like, can this person meet you in your Empress or Emperor energy? This person is very individualistic. And again, for a lot of you, that might be the reason why this connection wasn't able to grow and evolve. There can also be third-party involvement here with the Empress, but it doesn't have to be a romantic rival, although it certainly can be. But it can be, friends or family. And like I said, I kind of got your person coming through like accusing you of like taking bad advice from like a family member. Okay, so your person definitely, maybe you feel, Sag, maybe some of you guys feel like this person had you in a third party. Again, you'll know your situation better than I do if you were in a committed relationship with this person or not. I do feel like this person is, I do feel like they've got quite a strong ego. Okay, I do feel that they might be, if you're in full-on separation, they might be like posting that they're dating or looking or things like that. So, there is some sort of interference in this connection. Your person's being strategic though. And again, if you're seeing a lot of them dating, like they've moved on, they're happy, they're going out all the time. I do feel that a lot of that, it's not a total farce. They are probably doing those things, but I also think that they are kind of putting up a little bit of an act here, okay? Probably to get a rise out of you, probably to get a reaction. But I feel like this person isn't showing their true feelings about what they want here or how they're feeling about you. And again, I do feel that's a lot of that ego energy at play. So it's time for my Saggies to focus on yourselves, to heal, to do that shadow work. Honor your worth and your value. This is confirmation here with this Twin Flames card that you two do complement each other in a lot of ways, but the connection needs to be in balance. And I'm seeing that it's not. Again, whatever that third party interference might be, it might be that they work a lot. It could be distance. It could be other people's advice. I do see that this person is spying on you. They're watching you. They haven't fully released you. So it's interesting, but I feel like this person may need to drop their guard a little bit, may need to drop their ego. And I do think that and recognize that I don't think this connection was balanced. And I do think that led to a lot of problems, or there was some sort of interference that may have brought this connection off balance. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. So someone here might be a bit of a workaholic, or again, work could be that third party. And this is a destined partnership. So you're definitely on each other's paths for a reason. And Spirit's telling my Saggies to stay very present. Don't get too nostalgic. That can really lend itself to being more depressed. And if you focus way too much on the future, or let your you live too long in the mental body, that can really create anxiety. So your true love is already a part of your life. So I do feel that's about loving yourself, Sag. I do feel that there's potential here for this to be, there are cards here that show me that you do love each other, that there are real feelings here between the two of you. And like I said, for some of you, if you've been told they've moved on or that they're dating, just be aware of that, because it could be that gossip. It could be someone coming through directly to kind of interfere in this connection. So just make sure you get the facts firsthand, Sag. And for others of you, this person's acting like everything's cool, like they've moved on, but they really haven't. What they want you to know is union from this day forward. See, you're the one that they want. And they want to determine where we disagree and come to a common understanding so that they can move forward. They're still mystified by this connection, though. Our inexplicable connection has had quite an effect on me. Okay, so they're definitely mystified by this. All right, let's see. Clear messages and guidance. Clear messages and guidance. All right, so we see be at peace. So find peace, prioritize peace right now, Sag. I do feel that you may get an olive branch here, or if you want to extend one, that's a possibility. But take the time that you need to heal, because again, I do feel like you've been through a lot. I do feel like it's important to look at things through a balanced lens, through a healed lens. And it's time to let go. So we do have to let go of that past baggage. And some of you, you do need to, if there is some sort of interference, or you feel like, we love each other, but we just can't seem to get on the same page. It may be about making the best decision to let go of one another, or let go of this connection. So again, Spirit's saying it's really time for a deep dive. The decision is going to be up to you, Sagittarius. All right, so I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. I know these were some tough messages, but again, you're going to have to let me know how they resonate down in the comment section down below. If they do resonate, don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or if you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Love and light, Sagittarius. Take care.